you were there for the Nations League final, and I'm sure you've heard lots of stories from your teammates about what this game is like for the players, for the fans, for everybody. What are you looking forward to? What did you see in the game in the summer that helped you learn a little bit about the passion of the game and the rival? Thanks.
Yeah, I remember in the Nations League, the atmosphere of the game and the environment and just the intensity of the game showed how much of a big game it is for us and how well we want to do in these games. So yeah, we're going to go out there and try to do our best and try and get a win.
Next will be Arch Bell.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you, Yunus. Yunus, this is kind of a golden era for U.S. players playing in Spain. Never before have there been so many U.S. players playing in La Liga. In these national team camps, do you look around and do you see some of your teammates, some of the guys, and say, oh man, he would be really good playing for a top club in La Liga or just playing in Spanish football? Who would be some of those guys do you think that would fit in, that don't play in Spanish football, that you think that would do really well playing in a league like La Liga?
Yeah, I think everybody has a chance to play in La Liga, just like they have a chance to play in other leagues, we have so many players with great talents and great attributes, and they all have the potential to play in the big leagues in Europe, not just in La Liga. So yeah, I think everybody's good enough, really.
We'll go to Claudio Villalobos.
Thank you, Michael. Yunus, obviamente México viene de perder 2 finales contra Estados Unidos en the Nations Cup and the Gold Cup. Eso significa que México ahora más que nunca quisiera una victoria. No es que antes no la quiso. Pero, ¿cuál es tu opinión con respecto a la diferencia que hay, o que podría haber, si es que hay alguna, entre jugar 2 finales como esas y el partido por la clasificación al Mundial de este viernes?
Sí, para mí tenemos que olvidar que hemos ganado 2 partidos anteriores contra ellos y tenemos que afrontar este partido como otra final. Sí, tenemos que afrontar este partido como otra final porque, como has dicho, el México va a venir con mucha hambre, muchas ganas de ganar contra nosotros y nosotros tenemos que tener más ganas que ellos.
We'll go to Brian Schroeder from American Soccer Now.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Yunus. Question for you is, you seem to be playing more centrally now for Valencia than you did last season. How much does that help in your development and get you in the rhythm for these games? And then also, can you just comment on being a young member on a very, very young team, about what it's like playing with Ricardo Pepi and Gianluca Buzio and yourself and players of your age?
Yeah, for Valencia, I've been playing more central sometimes when I come on, and definitely helps, when I come here to get used to being in the central roles. And for my development as well, it's been great playing in different positions, seeing the different perspectives of the game. And in the national team, playing with young players that, I've played against Buzio with England before, and I've played with Pepe, and we're at similar ages playing in the men's team, It's really exciting seeing the things we can do on the pitch, and we have so much learning to do. We're going to make so many mistakes, and I think if we keep working hard, keep focusing, we can go a long way.
Next will be Pilar Perez from ESPN.
Thank you, Michael. Hola, Yunus. ¿Qué tanta presión siente el equipo después de haber conseguido ganar esos 2 torneos en el verano al llegar a este partido, sabiendo que en ese momento se hablaba mucho de que eran 2 selecciones distintas y aún así consiguieron los 2 torneos? ¿Cómo están en cuanto a la presión?
Sí, nosotros estamos afrontando el partido pensando en que el México va a venir con muchas ganas de ganar contra nosotros, porque hemos ganado 2 finales, pero también tenemos que olvidar que esos eran otros partidos y eso es una partida de cualificatoria para el Mundial y tenemos que afrontarlo así y tenemos que solo pensar que tenemos que ganar y conseguir los 3 puntos.
Next will be Charlie Bohm from MLS Soccer.
Hey, Yunus, thanks for speaking today. We've heard your teammates talk about the desire to press Mexico this week, and I wanted to get your thoughts on that and maybe the tactical approach in general, because you guys have played them in different ways in these previous matches. And I wonder if you think you need the ball to win this game, or if you can kind of be reactive and stifle what they want to do.
Yeah, I think the game is going to be really intense. It's going to be hectic. Both teams want to really play well. It's going to be, it's a derby, and we want to really win the game. So I think the games are going to be really hectic, and we're just going to try and keep the ball as much as possible, and obviously have to score goals as well.
Next will be Ron Blum from the Associated Press.
Yunus, the last month with not as much playing time, what have you been doing to maintain sharpness, and is the sharpness the same as where you were a month ago?
Yeah, I haven't been playing that much at Valencia, so in training I've been working really hard to try and show the coach that I can play, and I think it starts from training. You need to perform well in training before you can go out and do it on the pitch. So I'm always ready to compete, and hopefully I get the opportunity to do it this week as well here with the US.
Next will be Ivis Galarcep from SBI Soccer.
Yunus, I wanted to ask you about the partnership in midfield with Weston and with Tyler. What's it been like working with them and developing that relationship with them? What have they kind of taught you just in this short time that you've played together? And the matchup against Mexico in midfield is going to be obviously one of the keys of this match. What do you see when you look at that midfield that Mexico has in that battle? How do you see that playing out?
Yeah, I look up to Tyler and Weston. They've been in the national team for longer than me. They've been in the game for longer than I have, and I try and take things from them. And they're really great players, playing in the Champions League week in, week out. And I want to be doing that soon one day. And I hope that, I need to learn from them to be able to do what they're doing. So I'm trying to just follow their footpath.
Next will be Orlando Castellano.
Gracias. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, Yunus. Orlando Castellano, Servicio Informativo de Deportes en la Ciudad de México. Preguntarte dos preguntas. La primera sería, ¿qué tan complicado va a ser este equipo mexicano hoy en día? Que ya lo mencionabas hace rato, que va a ser diferente a lo que enfrentaron en lo que fue la Liga de Naciones y la Copa Oro. Pero ¿qué tan difícil puede ser hoy lo que puedes ver en esta selección mexicana? Y la segunda sería, ¿qué hay que cuidar de este equipo mexicano, de lo que has visto en esta eliminatoria, para que ustedes puedan llevarse los 3 puntos y alcanzar a ellos en la parte alta de la tabla?
Sí, son jugadores muy buenos, son un equipo muy bueno con mucha experiencia, y tenemos que afrontar el partido sabiendo eso y ir al partido con la máxima ilusión y la máxima... tenemos que estar muy metidos en el partido porque son muy buenos jugadores y tenemos que tener cuidado. Pero también tenemos que tener confianza que nosotros también somos buenos y podemos ganar el partido.
The last question goes to Ryan Talmadge from Goal.com.
Hey, Yunus, you talked about your role at Valencia a little bit, but also you've been used as a substitute recently, and that's a different mindset. You're coming into a game with 30 minutes left saying you have to change something. And you look at this past weekend against Atletico Madrid, and that's exactly what happened. You guys come back from I think it was 3-1 down, and you come back to make it 3-3. Coming into this camp, especially in a result like that, does that kind of help you, coming back and having that type of performance and knowing that you could be a substitute in this camp? What are some of the things you've learned about how to approach the game if that's what you have to do?
Yeah, sometimes being a substitute isn't so bad because you can help the team when you come on and help out the tired legs, give fresh legs when you come on. And as you said, an Atletico game, that's what I try to do. And even if it happens in this camp, I'm ready to help the team in whatever way I can.